Hey YouTubers, Electric Adventures here with another package, and this is a trade package from a good friend and YouTuber, 1msx2go, Richard. Here's the package here. So it's come all the way from Portugal and made it before Christmas, which is actually really good. With all of the Christmas postage going around, there was never any guarantee this was going to make it. And this looks surprisingly larger than a package containing a single Atari 2600 cartridge. So I do believe Richard has been overly generous. So let's see what we find. So we are double bagged. So inside our bag we have 2 more bags and a note. Let's go for the note. He writes, "Hope is all well with you and your family. Sorry for the delay in sending the game to you." Game, I won't say what it is. To make up for the delay, I've also included a few bonus items. They're all doubles. 2 of the items I have just recently bought on eBay in cartridge format. Guess that gives them away. And knowing you also own a couple of machines, I know they've gone to a good home. It'll be interesting to see what they are. I have also added a couple of DVDs with all sorts of retro gaming goodies and documentaries I'm sure you'll find interesting. Should you already own any of the items, feel free to use them in a future trade. Once again, many thanks for the MSX games and trading cards, awesome cards you sent. The games are awesome. I'll definitely doing a gameplay video of your games in action. I also take this opportunity to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Happy gaming and keep uploading those videos. Best regards, John Richard. So, awesome note. I'm just going to have to pause for a second because my computer's beeping at me. Sorry about that. Inundated by about several messages at once, and they make that beeping sound which interrupts the video. I should have muted before I started. Okay, so John has sent me 2 packages when I was only expecting a single Atari 2600 cartridge. So we'll do this by feel. That one doesn't feel like it's got an Atari 2600 cartridge in it. This one does, so we'll go for that one. And since they're packages inside packages, I can open them on camera. So John is the pinnacle example of a person who double wraps and does a very good job of it. So he's very used to dealing with stuff coming across borders. And inside this we have more packages. This is really cool. Okay, I reckon that one has to be the original trade item. And it's got something in it as well. Right, so we have Armadar for the 2600, which I've never played at all, even back in the day, and but I've read about it and it is supposed to be a really good game. So that's great getting I haven't actually had a new 2600 cartridge for quite some time, so I'm looking forward to playing that. And look what we've got snuck in there. We have 2, and neither of them the ones I have either. Very well done. Ghost House and Hang On. I'm going to call them Hue cards because that's what the PC Engine. So card games for the Sega Master System. Now these are actually really hard to get, these card games. So they're really appreciated, those titles, and look forward to having a go of those. And we have another package here. Now it looks like it's got an ID thing on the other side, so I'll have to keep it down here. It's got one of those rip tabs. Okay, we've got a tape here first, and it's Ninja for the MSX 64K. So it's a game that I've never seen. So you've got the tape label, and it's by Acosoft. They made quite a few titles for the MSX back in the day. There was, they were quite productive in the number of titles they made. So very cool, very cool. So I mean, if I was saying it's been a long time since I've had a 2600 game in my collection, that is the first MSX game, new MSX game I have in my collection for a very long time. Now in here, in this package as well, there is also a CD. Ah, okay, yes, it's a few TV shows. So Electric Dreams, Micromen, it's going to reflect Computer Chronicles and King of Kong. So they'll be very cool. I've seen a couple of those, but I haven't seen the Micromen one, which is the one we're talking about, and I'm not sure about Computer Chronicles, so that'll be cool. Oh, I know. I want to send a snippet of Computer Chronicles before. So okay, and we have another package inside the package here. So this is like Christmas early. Thank you very much. Oh, and we have another MSX game by Electric Software. Now I'd also like to say I was Electric Adventures before Electric Software came out as well. So I beat them to it. Now I do vaguely remember this game. Now I would try so Zizolok or something like that. And it's actually quite a colourful, very nice puzzly type game. So it requires an MSX 32K. So as an example, that'd work in the original. Not many MSX machines didn't come with 64K. The original Panasonic machine with the separate keyboard and box only came with 32K. It's one of the ones I used to make. I used to make a RAM expansion card, and that was the machines I used to make it for. Okay, there's another one in there, and this one, no, I haven't seen this one before, by Electric Software, is Norseman. They've got really good covers on them, these ones. Their production quality was quite good. So like that previous game, I might have seen it, but it was probably only as a you know, a ROM that somebody else had read in, but not an original. So look at that. They did a really good quality job on the tapes and the packaging and everything like that. That would have looked great on the shelf back in the day. So that's fantastic, John. I'm really pleased with that. And he sent, oh I see, and in here we actually have the manual for Armada. And that's in really good condition. I'm really looking forward to playing that one. So that was a wonderful, wonderful trade with John, and there's another, I forgot about this one here now. Here I am saying, doing the end of the thing, and there's still more. So while I'm attempting to cut this open and not cut myself, I mean, you really should check out John's channel. He has one of the best collections of MSX titles, and he has quite a few PC Engine titles as well, and he collects quite a few other items as well. Oh wow, it's a copy of Retro Gamer magazine, which I can't get over here. I've actually tried, and I've found nobody that imports it so far, or I must admit I've tried very hard. And that is so cool. That'll be awesome reading that, because it's packed to the gills with articles and all sorts of things. So I mean, I've been thinking of going to the next level and just overseas subscribing to it, just to get it myself. The trouble of living not only in Australia but in the state that's separated by water down the bottom of Australia is, you know, just some things just don't make it all the way down here. Right, just make sure, because just make sure I haven't missed anything else. But thank you. That was one of the most, well, the best surprise packages I've had for a very, very long time, and a wonderful trade, wonderful guy. Make sure you check his channel out, and I'm sure you'll love his stuff. And another great MSX follower and user like myself, and It's our job to spread the word of the MSX and get more people into that wonderful old system. And plus, you know, he's also into the Sega Master System, Atari 2600 and PC Engine. So here's me signing off. I'll do some gameplays of the MSX titles Armadar and the Sega Master Systems and put them on the end of this video. So I'll catch you all later. Right, here we go. Here's Ghost House, one of the card games that Richard sent me. He also sent me Hang On as well, but I've done a demo of Hang On in cartridge form recently. But the really good thing was I didn't have either of those games in cartridge form. You're seeing a bit of a demo there of the actual screens. This looks very interesting. We'll have a go in a sec. And the other two that I had were Transbot and F1 Fighting Falcon. So the card games are actually reasonably hard to come by in Sega Master System terms. So let's give this game a little bit of a go. It actually looks quite interesting. So we've got a punch, collect some items. Oops. And if one hits you, your power goes down. A ladder here. Got a bonus there. Oh yeah, we can crouch down as well. Which is good that I figured that out. Not sure what we're shooting the arrows, but can't seem to get those barrels or anything. Oh yeah, we've got to ladder down to a different path, so just checking to make sure I'm not missing anything in these things that we're going past. So we've got a key, obviously, to some door somewhere. Oops, really got to miss those. Ah, so that transports us. This takes us outside. Definitely got a few things that you've got to continue to get. Let's get this big guy, see what happens. Oops. Let's go down again. Oh, secret hole there. Oops, got another item there. Ooh, gotta be careful you don't stay too near those. So I haven't found anything yet that restores power. So you can actually get the arrows. We do have a bit of room structure here. And something else up there that we've missed. Oh, it's actually, you know, not a bad exploring, scrolling, you know, platform game. So obviously got to figure out what some of the stuff does. There's a coffin. Ooh. That's opened up a nasty fella. Which I'm not doing very good at getting. Well, there we go, now he's... Yep, oh, I did and lost the key. Well, that's actually not a bad little game. Alright, we'll move on to some of the other things that Richard sent me. Right, after a bit of mucking around with me RF cable, here's Avadar, which I believe is a bit like Quicks. So I'm about to die here, I might reset again. Okay, so I'm the white dude, and I've got to fill up squares like that. Oh, I'm doing very well. So you've got to be very careful, they're quite... I believe if you trap one of the guys in the square, it kills them and you get extra points. Oh no, didn't get it. Lucky for me, they're fairly dumb at the moment, obviously only the lower levels. Ooh, that was close. Well, the controls, you know, are pretty easy. You've really got to keep an eye out for where those guys are going, or you can quickly get yourself trapped. So I don't know how I'm going score-wise. This is my first game ever. Nope, dead. Got trapped in a corner. Oh, almost did it again. Oops, missed the corner. So I'm not very good at commentating when I'm concentrating too much, eh? But I have almost finished the grid, so... There we go, the last little bit. Oh, well, that was it. Didn't quite finish a grid. Oh, not bad for my first try. It's actually quite a compelling little game. So I might read the instructions before I go further about how you do bonus and things. But yes, very, very good. Thank you very much, Richard. Right, here we go. Loading the first of the titles that Richard sent me. So we're going to go for Norseman to start. Here we go with the electric software title. Okay, so it looks like a bit of a strategy game. Right, and when you encounter one monster, you fight them. Okay. Oh, he attacked me. Right, so it's obviously the initiator. Try again. Oh, this time it let me. So I've got my... So while I'm here I'm protected perhaps? Or maybe I heal when I'm here. Yeah, it looks like I definitely have to initiate the attack. Okay, that worked out alright that time, as long as I attack first. Seem to be okay. Now we got the, I'm obviously supposed to protect that. Okay, it's a bit of strategy, a bit of action. Graphics are a little on the primitive side for an MSX game. It looks like it might be a compiled basic program actually, so which there were a couple of tools for doing. Alright, I'll just load the next one, which would be Zizalog. I'm not going to show the loading sequence because that'll get a bit too boring for you. Right, second load attempt. Had to hold the shift key down to disable the disk basic. So we have, it's an actual Taito game, so very 3D looking. Nice music. Okay. Ooh. Right, so you've got to get the markers, and the 3D slope has resistance. Yeah, and you've got to avoid the green stars. Okay, and you can explode. I'm not sure how many times you can do that. I think that sound might signify I can do it again. Ah! Okay, but you lose a life when you do it. Let's give that another go. I remember the screen, so I obviously have played this one before. A long time ago. Ooh. I've done the resistance of the slopes quite well. A bit hard to show obviously that on camera how it's going, but it definitely affects where my ball character's going. Hey, did it! So this is quite a good, it's quite a good conversion, quite colourful, got good sound, and quite challenging gameplay. I'm playing it with keys here. I really should try and play it with joystick. So that's awesome. So we'll move on to the next one, which is, oops, not bad light. Oh. Right, here we are with Ninja for the MSX. So the keyboard is here. So it's actually quite an interesting little game. So I'm a little red guy down the bottom. So I have to try and get rid of all the blue ninjas. And every time I do, I get one of these panels. So to jump up, you've got to move and jump, and to fall down, if you stay still. It's quite interesting that it's got actively scrolling. Whoops, you got me. Actively scrolling background as you jump around. Fairly simplistic, of course, but so I've got one ninja to get rid of here. Gotta find him first. There he is. Oh, he jumped down. So he does have some active runaway logic. So the other ninja AI is not too bad. This is actually quite a good game. Quite fun to play. Now we've got a different scene. Ooh, pretty hard when there's two shooting at you. And you only got a certain amount of time to collect the bonuses. I'm not sure what that glowing thing is, whether you can collect it or not. There we go, got that last one. Ooh, something there cleared out our bonuses. Oh, and almost. There we go, so quite a good game. Thank you very much, Richard.